Hey everybody, going to check and see if we're actually live streaming here. See, hopefully, ooh, ooh. I think we're live. Might just mess it up, might get in the back, I might shut it off. Okay, hey, we're on a Monday here that Adam Mancini has warned, ICT has warned. There's no real data driver here going today. So we've had a real mess, really. And what you can see is really the market. This is MNQ, just waddling around VWAP, RTH Open, etc. We've got the well, maybe I can maximize this, make it better. Yeah. Um, you can see the lines that I've put on here since I've been following ICT, some of his older pre-2024 mentorship things to watch, the Monday one and sell side and the buy sides up higher. The white dotted line is VWAP. ICT does not use that or the pivot points that are on here. And the pivot points are a little different than TradingView a lot of the time. So you have to kind of watch that. But Patrick Wieland's into that. Adam Mancini is just ES, and he uses some proprietary methods to come up with levels that are very important. And they're all very successful. You have to figure out what works for you and how you want to trade. Adam Mancini really kind of monitors the market just about 24/7, at least with alerts and so forth and resting orders. Maybe that's not for you. Maybe you just want to be able to make a trade early in the morning. Maybe you just want to trade that 15 or 30-minute range and be done for the day. Maybe you got to get to work. 15-minute range, that's Patrick Whelan. 30-minute, that would be ICT. There's disagreement on that. But again, if you make money, how can you be argued against? Now, today we were looking for, with that 2024 mentorship, for this gap to be filled. This is the orange dashed line. It is still not filled. Did go 50% eventually here, but not in the first half hour. I did make a little money on that first pop, but as you can see, you wanted to take profits when you had them. There was no real deep drawdown. It did pretty much kind of bottom out the London sell side. But if you got a reasonable stop loss, you're probably stopped. And a lot of people probably just beat up today. For ICT, for the 2024 membership, there was a no trade day. I think I even saw Tanya Trades, the same thing. Oh, like this tweet if you didn't take a trade. Well, I took several trades, but I did make money, and I'm happy about that. I get in a contract or so and then drop a little bit on me. Don't like to martingale in, but it's just a little bit better price and everything's still looking good, then add a contract. But just take 10 points and just lock it in, or 15, 20 points, lock it in. Did have some go a little bit farther than that, but it's been cautious after that. I went and took care of the swimming pool, letting the market kind of do its thing. You can see there is this kind of a gradual downtrend there. Um, but again, if you got the guts to buy the bottom and sell the top, you can take 10, 15, 20 points, maybe 30 in there. It's possible to make money, but you do want to watch yourself. And again, none of this is trading advice. It's just ideas. ICT will tell you that all that volatility just makes you think, and it's not really big volatility, but it's movement. Like, oh boy, if only I could catch this and get out there. If only, if only. Most people don't. Most people lose money doing that. Okay. Uh, Adam Mancini will clearly state overtrade and you will lose. Your broker will get rich and you. Looks like we're disconnected. Hmm. Get out there if only, if only. Most people don't. Most people lose money doing that. Okay. Um, okay, it says we're reconnected. So anyway, get kind of back to where we were at here, I guess. Patrick Whelan did call this kind of run up. He said it really looked like it wanted to squeeze, and it did, but it did not get up to the liquidity levels that I expected from ICT's training. But at the same time, ICT was doing a live stream stating that on these types of days, you will not see the precision. in his methods. So you want to be careful of that. And there were several times that I was just a little too greedy and didn't get my limit orders hit the first time. Had to be a little bit more patient, take a little bit lower price than I could have gotten if I'd have been a little bit less greedy. But I did put my limits in below his liquidity levels where he'll normally put up the top. But again, precision on a day like today is not there. We've got this opening gap that's not been filled yet. Again, it doesn't have to be filled today, but you may very well want to keep it on your charts for tomorrow, the next day. We've got some things coming up later in the week. So watchword for today is caution. Don't lose your butt feeding money to your broker. You can still tape read, as ICT would say. And I think Patrick Wieland, who had some connection problems this morning from Hawaii, is going to try to be back for Power Hour. And that might be insightful. Whether it's profitable or not, who knows? But NVIDIA is having a good day, so the market's kind of holding up. We sort of have, to some degree, sometimes kind of one stock markets. Apple used to be a pretty big driver. Apple's off big today, or big, for Apple, $3 on a downgrade, which my favorite guru says, don't worry about it. They're selling services out the wazoo. Still hang on to Apple. But none of this is advice. It's just what I hear. It's what I do. So I'm trying to follow. But you can see the relevance of some of these levels. Whether not everybody agrees with them or whether or not they're all the same, it's still something you can use to assist in your trading. And I just recommend you look into it, see what works for you. But we will never in any way encourage you to put real money on a real account and make a real trade. This is all for educational and fun purposes, and I hope it is helpful for you. So anyway, that's about it. If I could get the dog in here, she'd look better than I do, but that's not going to happen just right now. Maybe I want to get better at all this. But for now, take a look at what's there, watch these markets, and remember that it is a no news day, and the volatility is likely not going to be around until we get something happening a little bit later in the week. But again, you can tape read and you can learn. So hope